Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem. 1738. Find the case largest XOR coordinate value. Let's first try to understand. So we are given a matrix, so it is m times n. It has m rows and n columns, and it is always be non-negative integers. And we are also given an integer k. The value of the coordinate a, b of the matrix is the XOR of all the matrix ij, so where I should be more than equal to 0, less than equal to a, and j is also more than equal to 0, less than equal to b. Let me just explain it. So for the first number, so for example, if this number is 5, according to the first example, so our result is going to be 5 because there's only one number. But what if we have two numbers? So we have another one if it is a 2. So this value gonna be the matrix I and j, all the matrix I and j. So it's gonna be the XOR of all the values of I and j, but it needs to more than equal to 0, less than equal to a. It means in these areas. Basically, it is a 5 XOR 2. So what is 5 XOR 2? It is a 101 with 10. So what is the result? So it is 111. So it is 7. So let's update this value to 7. So this is the XOR. So what about another value 2? So for this value 2, it's going to be 2 and 5. So yeah, I've already calculated 2 and 5. So what about 1? So it's going to be 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 with 5. So it's going to be 1, 0, 0. So this value is going to be updated to 4. So let me make it 4 here. Yeah. Now let's calculate the last one. So the last one going to be the XOR operation of all those values. So this is why we're going to use the prefix sum to solve the problem. Because for this number, basically for this number here, basically it is this number XOR with this number. But we've already calculated another 5. So this means it should be 4 XOR 7, but we've already calculated 5. There's an overlap of 5. But how can we remove the overlap? It's going to be XOR 5. So what is the result? So first of all, let's just calculate 4 and 7. It's going to be 0, 1, 0, 0, and 1, 1, 1. So what is the result? It's going to be 0, 1, 1. Now let's just calculate the 5. 1, 0, 1. So for those two numbers, 3 and 5, it's going to be 1, 1, and 1, 1, 0. So this number gonna be 6. I think I calculated wrong. Normally I calculate this number should be 0, but I don't know why I calculated wrong. Let's just recalculate it. So for this 4 and 7, yeah. So let me recalculate it. Maybe I did it wrong. So for this 4 and 7, this is 4 and this is 7. So 4 XOR 7, so it is 0, 1, 1. It's going to be 3. Yeah. And this number going to be 6. I also needed to XOR this number. So it's going to be 1, 1, 0. I also needed to XOR another 5. So it's going to be 1, 0, 1. As 3 and 5, those two numbers I've already calculated. This is 3 and 5. I calculated it is 6, 1, 1, 0, and this is also 1, 1, 0. So 1, 1, 0 XOR 1, 1, 0, so it's going to be 0. So this means this number is going to be 0. So all my calculation is just data according to the prefix sum. Now this is also the solution for the problem. So no matter in which place, maybe in this place we just use the prefix sum to calculate it. Yeah. So for this one, so for example, yeah, just for this number, and we just need to use the prefix sum. We're gonna check. So what about the value of what about the value of this one value before it? What about the value of this one? So this one XOR this one, and also we need to use another XOR with this one. So it means this value gonna be the XOR of all those 4 values. So that's gonna be the result. Yeah. So if we understand it like that, basically this is the prefix sum, and it's really easy to solve. Now let's just check this example. So k equal to 1, it means the biggest number, it's going to be 7. So k equal to 2, the second largest number is going to be 5. If k equal to 3, the third largest number is going to be 4. Yeah. Now let's try to finish this problem. So I'm going to prepare R and C. It's going to be the matrix and length of the matrix with 0. Now I want to prepare the matrix, but I can just calculate in place. I don't need to use extra memory, but I need to basically need to finish the prefix sum. So for R in range 1 to R, so the matrix with R0, so I'm gonna calculate all the rows. So R0 gonna be with XOR matrix with R minus 1 with 0. Yeah, so basically, for example, if R equal to 1, matrix 1 0 should equal to matrix 0 0 with 1 0 with itself. Yes, and similarly we can prepare the columns. So it's gonna be for C in range 1 to C, and here I just needed to change this to 0 and this to C, and from here this gonna be 0, and here gonna be C and minus 1. So this is just the prefix sum, but here we're gonna use XOR. It's the same because according to this question we should use XOR. It is not plus. And then we're gonna use the prefix sum to finish all the all the remaining cells inside of the matrix. So for R in range 1 to R, for column in range 1 to C, and we just need to finish this one. So the matrix RC should with XOR with the matrix R minus 1 C XOR matrix R C minus 1, and with matrix, yeah, I think I've already explained why I'm gonna use this formula, because it is a prefix sum, because this is an XOR operation. It is designed for this kind of a calculation. Now we just need to finish the result. We can put all the possible values inside a result array, and after that we're gonna sort it. And after sorting, we're gonna find the case largest value. Because this number mn is 1000, so normally the time complexity is gonna be mn times log mn. Yeah, so I consider this gonna be a big value, 10 to the power of 6 times log 10 to the power of 6. Yeah, because log 10 to the power of 6, normally this gonna be more than 10. It may be 2 to the power of 15 or 16. Yeah, so this means it is like 1.5 times 10 to the power of 7. So according to the Leetcode setting, normally this can pass. Now let's just put everything inside of the result. So for R in range R, for C in range capital C, we want to put everything inside the result. So it's going to be the matrix RC. And after that, we just need to sort it in decreasing order. So result.sort and reverse gonna be true. Finally, we're gonna return result k minus 1. So if everything calculated right, normally I should get the right answer. Let me check it. It seems everything should be okay. Now let me submit it and check if it works. As you can see, it works, and it's pretty fast, I think, because it is just 0.5 seconds. Thank you for watching. If you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe. I will prepare more Leetcode problems like this. Thank you.